Now we come to part 6 of Song of Myself, which is probably the most symbolic portion of Whitman's poetry that we're going to be going over. Part 6 deals with the idea of a single blade of grass. Again, going back to the very title of the whole work, Leaves of Grass. It begins, "A child said, 'What is the grass?' fetching it to me with full hands. How could I answer the child? I do not know what it is any more than he." He starts with this image that we're all kind of familiar with. This 3, 4-year-old coming up with just something going, "What is this? Why? 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 Why?" But he starts off with this image of something as simplistic as you can get. A blade of grass. What is it? Now, if you had biology, you can probably give me some long answer about what it is in terms of phylum, class, family, species. But he begins to take the more symbolic metaphysical. "Tenderly, will I use your curling grass? It may be you transpire from the breasts of young men. It may be if I had known them, I would have loved them. It may be you are from old people, or from offspring taken out of their mother's laps. And here you are, the mother's laps." So he's using the grass as a symbol for the grass that grows atop graves. And this grass is grown out of the decaying bodies of the people who are buried in graves, and thus it is a symbol of them and a symbol of all previous people who have come before him. So a very circle of life kind of image. But he then also begins to take it as a possible sign of an afterlife, or a sign of what everyone has done in their lives. But he comes to the end, near the end. "What do you think has become of the young and old men? And what do you think has become of the women and the children that he's been discussing in these previous lines?" And he's suggesting they have all become the grass. Their bodies have decayed, the nutrients have returned to the soil, and it has become the grass. "They are alive and well somewhere. The smallest sprout shows there really is no death." So he's suggesting that even in this sign that the physical body has continued through this grass, that there may be hope that their spirit has continued as well. But he doesn't seem to take a definite stand one way or the other on the very nature of the afterlife. "And if ever there was, it led forward life, and does not wait at the end to rest it, and cease the moment life appeared." So life doesn't begin with birth, nor does it end with death in Whitman's mind. And these last very cryptic lines, "And all goes onward and outward, nothing collapses. And to die is different from what anyone supposed, and luckier." So we have this image that to die is to be lucky. To die is somehow to join this great whatever, because Whitman here is annoyingly vague, but this grand scheme of life that goes on forever and ever.